Libra, hi, this is your February 2025 reading and what to expect. In the middle of your spread, you came up as Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a lot of suffocating energy, nagging, materialism, lack of financial independence, like lack of self-care, some conflict in and around your home. And I feel like you're also resenting this. Feels like love that could pour into your work situation where you something in the past with the Lovers in reverse in June, there could have been some conflict with you and a boss, you and the partner. Apply the energy to your situation. You know what your situation is, so you work through it, like things got better after that, but it's like there's a sense of, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, you resenting, you feeling like you're dependent on this thing, on this situation, on the partnership. And it's not something in February 2025 that you're going to be able to ignore, because the Nine of Swords comes up. It's coming up from your subconscious to your consciousness, and you're having anxiety and feeling a lot of overwhelm, especially around February 9th. And there's like a feeling of hopelessness that doesn't allow you to be in your determined, normal day-to-day energy. It just, you feel so disempowered, and you're being asked to check in with your higher self at this time. When you think about whatever it is that you are pondering, take a moment to check in with how you feel about it. And does this situation make me feel lighter or heavier, right? Am I filled with excitement or with dread? Like, pay attention to the inner guidance and the wisdom of your body. It's so helpful at this time to heed on this channeled information, because your worrying can get out of control, Libra, but it doesn't change anything. Worry is a negative emotion and a wasted energy that just depletes your energy even more, and you won't be able to do the tasks that you normally are so eager and determined. Like, there's inside of you a fresh start that you're wanting, Libra, and you're being given an opportunity through this uncomfortable, overwhelming situation or energy that you're writing out in February to begin again, to allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to this gift that you've been given, because this is a gift. Whatever's happening right now as you're listening to this is a gift for you to have more compassion for yourself, to be kinder to yourself, to give yourself a break, to, instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and people that are bullying you, or people like your friends are not there for you, be that loving, comfort to yourself, because you always are there for you, right? Even when people aren't. So your mind, body, and soul, 333 on the clock, as I said, that is calling for some healing and deep healing. In that deep healing you're going to go through, it could transform a lot of the things, and you're going to allow yourself to receive this healing if you do so with open arms and an open heart. The universe has its way of getting you into a corner and saying, hey, just trust right now, work on really doing nothing but resting, contemplating, reflecting, deep introspection, reevaluating your life. Like, take hermit, take space, hold space for yourself. It's like just a time to realign with for you to surrender and to trust that there's a lot to be learned just by being in that space of surrender, right? So whatever your current situation is, even if it's not easy to do so, pushing against what's trying to break down is not going to work. Some of you may be seeing a psychic or listening to a psychic or coming across this reading in February, around February 2. You may be seeing this. And again, it's the universe, God's source, asking you to change your focus, to shift it away from what isn't working more towards what is working for me. And paying attention, extra attention to where you place your focus is the first step towards, you know, creating an amazing life that you know you're meant to have. And it could be that for some of you, love is coming through, that you could be having this soul tie or soul contract with someone that you may have separated from, and you're going to reunite with this person. It's like a fated a reunion happening, of past, someone from your past returning, Libra. And I think this time in the future, you have great cards. Let me just show you. Two of Swords, Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, and Ten of Swords in reverse. So to me, this is saying some of you may be listening to this and heeding the advice to help you gain clarity, to, you know, to help you through this clouded judgment that you could be experiencing at this time. You're gonna finally take the blindfolds off with the Two of Swords in reverse. That means you're no longer going to be confused. You're going to start to handle the things that you know you need to face and handle, and brushing things under the rug is no longer an option. There's like a lot of information overload that you're detaching from, that you're no longer deceiving yourself, and you're going to start to trust yourself as the Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female. This is you having your determination back, and more that's enthusiastic, energetic, wholehearted version of yourself with courage, with confidence, steps up. You may not, you know, like, I feel like you may not be open and like telling everyone everything. You may like be keeping things to yourself, and there's an air of mystery that you somehow embody in February that makes you feel like you can naturally bring this confidence back through this healing period that you're going to be going through. It's going to help you end that cycle. It's going to make you realize, wow, you know, I can do this. I can progress with confidence in this new relationship, in this old relationship, in this job, in this community, in this role of service. Like there's triumph and recognition that you're going to be getting as we approach the end of the year, especially if you decide to take action and do the shadow work that's needed on this path. Let's pull a few more tarot cards, and it's going to require strength. With the Strength card in the reverse in the future aisle, you know, you have to be a little patient, you know, with yourself when it comes to having a little bit of doubt, Libra. You know, you could have low energy at this time. Raw emotions are going to continue to come through that could result in sickness in your body. You know, things from within that are unprocessed or coming up can purge out of your body through sickness, little ailments, right? Like, and it's like you getting tired also, for some of you, seeing those who abuse their power in their positions and roles in the relationship or in this workplace, work environment. Whatever this is, apply it to your situation. And the one thing that's creating self-doubt is maybe you wanting to tame habits that you haven't been able to for a long time. And once you work on that, turn the Strength card around, you can absolutely step into strength and conviction and be determined and take action and conquer those self-limiting beliefs, because you know you don't know your own strength until it's actually tested, right? So yes, the answer to your question is yes, Libra. So whatever changes you're avoiding to see, continuing to avoid, because I feel like, again, this has been happening. It could be for some of you 6 months ago, 6 years ago, in a partnership, in a job, like you haven't felt aligned there. You are just avoiding change and transition because it's comfortable. You don't know how else to commit to a certain goal, but you will. I think you're going to step into it, and it takes courage, it takes trust, it takes focus, right? So I think there's some blockages with the Six of Cups in reverse, Libra. Come book a session with me. I feel like there are some things, some lack of forgiveness there with your mom or your father for some of you, that doesn't allow you to align emotionally in your partnerships, in your relationships. It's like plays out in your in projects into your relationships with people. It's hard to explain, but I think you get what I'm saying. So I think you're going to step up into more the logical and balance this emotion, and you're going to balance your emotions, your mental agility, and you're going to think things through from all perspectives before you move forward. And you're going to start to gain clarity as you move forward into the rest of 2025 in this intellectual journey. You have the skills of a lawyer, Libra. You're the balancer of the scales, like, and that's for a reason. You're here to bring justice and balance to all situations, and you do it pretty well. Whatever it is that you are meant to create a side business on, and this is going to be the year that it's going to finally be seen. You're going to be heard and recognized. Let's pull you an advice card from my new deck. It's called the Power Deck. I was saying I never keep my boxes, but it has such a beautiful box. What advice do you have for Libra in February? Wow, beautiful. Look at all that red. That's a root chakra. And you got offering. And the number 4 comes to my mind for some of you. So, again, the world in your hands, you know, coming out of the darkness, stepping into your passion, something around fall, right? Something where you're ending this old cycle and you're having a fresh start. Like, again, the world is in your hands, Libra. And I get the direction south. You can book a session with me and I can expand more on that. And the color red. Every day of our lives, we take from Mother Earth our energy for life. Yet we often forget the ancient tradition of the sacred giveaway. Take a moment to sit in silence and count the magnificent things you have in this life, even if only the wondrousness of being given life. Reflect on the great mother, Mother Earth. Ask yourself, what have I given back to her lately to heal her? Then think of the higher version of life and vision of life and balance on this earth, and realize that the greatest gift you can give Mother Earth and your fellow humans is your own enlightenment. In this way, you tear away the veils of ignorance and present the magnificence of your being to everyone who can experience you. Everyone around you is uplifted and inspired. This is your offering. Wow, your audience is waiting for you. I mean, I can't clarify that enough. You also had the Star card, 6 of Wands in the future energies, and the Queen of Wands. This has always been you. So it's really about remembering who you are, Libra. What am I here to offer the world? How can I serve, right? How can I transmute my compassion, my healing, and how can I align my mind, body, and soul, and share this journey. And I think you're going to be able to do it with someone that you're going to be in a fated partnership with. It's exciting, Libra.